They taught us dates. They taught us maps. They taught us arrows moving across paper. They did not teach us sound. They did not teach us the way the sky trembles when rotor blades cut through thick, wet air, and how the jungle swallows men whole and pretends nothing happened. They did not teach us what it means to be 19 years old and responsible for the life of the man beside you. They did not teach us I drang, not the way the ground shakes, not the way rifles overheat, not the way medevac birds hover while rounds snap past doors and hands keep pulling bodies inside. They did not teach us Tet, not the shock, not the smoke drifting through cities, not the confusion of fighting everywhere at once and nowhere that feels real. They did not teach us Washington, not the arguments behind closed doors, not the signatures written far from the blood, not the distance between policy and consequence. They did not teach us the pilot who flew again and again and again into places everyone knows are hot because someone is waiting below. They did not teach us the crew chiefs who lean into gunfire, or the medics who work on the floor of a vibrating cabin with red hands and steady voices. They did not teach us the thousands of Hueys, or the thousands of crew, or the millions of moments where courage is not loud, but constant. They taught us history like it was a clean line. But history is a collection of heartbeats. History is a breath inside a helmet. History is fear swallowed and duty chosen anyway. More than 7,000 Hueys flew in Vietnam. But what really flies are stories. Stories of boys who become old overnight. Stories of friendships forged in seconds. Stories of men who come home carrying silence. Not everything fits into a textbook. Some history lives in memories. Some history lives in scars. Some history lives in the echo of rotor blades still heard decades later by those who were there. This is why I study. This is why I document. This is why I remember. Because if we don't tell these stories, they disappear. And they deserve better than to disappear.